Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is brought to you in part by Tom's Place, the finest in men's fashion, located in Toronto at 190 Baldwin Street, in the heart of Kensington Market. Or visit toms-place.com. It's everything you never needed to know. This is Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
What original fruit, plants, or trees are indigenous to the North American continent?
Wow, Rice Krispies, you know, snap, crackle, pop. They may have a brother. Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm interested. No, and I'm Roy. And this week we scoured the internet to find out these amazing, useless tidbits just for you.
Plus, we'll answer your question in the mailbag segment. A listener wants to know more about Farxleva. You know, the fake pharmaceutical thing? She wants to know more. And in the news...
Farxleva.
And in the news, a man in Canada was arrested for driving a getaway Barbie car.
Totally useless information. It's everything you never needed to know.
Down the garden path with Nick and Roy.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to you, Nick,
Yes.
when I saw the Barbie car
Yeah.
Canada thing, I said, oh my God, we have got to get that on the show.
Well, here I'll tell you all about it later in the show. But here we are prancing through the gardens, 90 countries worth of gardens we are, along with the iHeartRadio Talk Network, coast to coast in Canada and all over North America.
90 countries around the world.
Now we're starting our 12th season, our 6th year, and wait, there's more, our 301st episode. Wow.
This is amazing. Thank you, folks. Thank everyone that's listening right now or in the past. Thank you so much. You've really made this such a successful show, and we appreciate it.
It keeps us busy.
Doing it. We love it.
We love it. Plus, it keeps us busy and keeps us out of trouble. Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Acorns. We've seen acorns all over the place, right? You know, they're
Yeah. Not all over the place, but near acorn trees.
Well, how about this? They're not acorn trees. They're oak trees.
I'm sorry, they're oak.
That's right, acorn trees. Sure.
Oak, I made a mistake.
Most years, these acorn trees drop about 2,000 acorns.
Ooh.
Most years. But every 2 to 5 years, oak trees create big bumper crops. Roy knows all about bumper crop. There are years, these years are called mast years, and a large oak can produce 10,000 acorns. They're mostly eaten by many animals, of course, squirrels, chipmunks, mice, deer, bears, birds, and Roy. But it's the squirrels who help keep the oak tree population. They're what do they call them? Scatter hoarders. They bury many acorns for later consumption, but they forget where they bury them. So what they do is, because those are forgotten, they're effectively planting these new oak trees.
Because they're stupid. Squirrels are stupid.
They are. They've lost their memory. Right, of course.
Yeah, what was that? Listen, that's all that comes out of Nick's mouth when he opens it up is crop.
Right. No, it's a bumper crop.
Oh,
even better.
It's a lot of crop, I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
The iris flowering plant, it's Greek.
Yes.
That was how it was named. It was named after Iris, the Greek god of rainbows.
I see.
And the word iris means rainbow. So that's why they gave the goddess that name. Iris means rainbow. And the flowering plant of iris was named by the Greeks because of the goddess of rainbows.
So I said as a joke, I see, right? So we have the iris in our eye. So I wonder how that part of our eye is called the iris. Is it because we can see the rainbow, the different colors?
Maybe because of the color variations. You know, the way it looks, because if you ever look at an iris flower, it has that like effect of different coloration to it. You know,
it's very
different striations. Hey,
oh, wow,
big word.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's a $1.75 word.
Yeah. There's fascination with the striation.
Yeah, it is. It's good
with
for
constipation.
Right, yeah. That's when you don't give a crop. Anyway, I can't remember Herb. Evidence suggests that rosemary may boost memory and concentration, which this show, Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy, is like there's all kinds of
I dated Rosemary for 2 months,
Yeah.
and she didn't help my memory at all.
No,
trust me.
Yeah, she was unforgettable. By inhaling its aroma and consuming it, apparently it gives cognitive benefits, right? So the herb contains compounds that may help prevent the breakdown of acetylcholine, a key brain chemical for memory.
Right, acetylcholine, yes.
Yeah, is it acetylcholine? Is that how it's pronounced?
I believe that's how it's pronounced, acetylcholine.
I forgot how it's pronounced, but anyway, I should inhale more rosemary.
Yeah. Folks that are listening to the show for a long time know that I was a chef and was a restaurateur and a chef.
Yes.
But rosemary, I have beautiful rosemary plants in my yard. I have an entire herb garden. Not me, I shouldn't say that. My wife is the planter, the garden expert in the family. But we have a fantastic oregano, thyme, rosemary, sage, basil. We have fantastic herb garden, but rosemary is just that amazing. All you have to do is put a few little of the pines in there, the needles, whatever you want to call it, and just that aromatic. So fantastic for cooking. It really is. I used it last night. I made a butternut squash and tomato sauce for homemade pasta. Oh,
wow.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Will you share that recipe with us?
Maybe I will. I'll share the recipe. It's so simple to make, and I'll share it on our newsletter. How's that?
That's right. And if you haven't been, don't subscribe to the newsletter, it's absolutely free. Go to nickandroy.com, go on the bottom and fill out the information, and then we'll send you our newsletter every single month.
And also there's going to be pictures from the cave trip.
He went on this road trip. Yeah.
Oh, insane.
Roy's in next month's newsletter will be Roy's summer vacation, what I did on my summer vacation. And that includes a rash, some sandals, and rocks. Okay.
It's like summer camp.
Yeah, exactly. Certain Great Basin bristlecone pines are indeed 5,000 years old, with the oldest known living non-clonal tree, Methuselah, being over 4,850 years old. And there was one even older than that, but it was estimated to be over 5,000 years old before it was cut down, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So these are really old trees.
So this thing made it 5,000 years. Somebody comes along and says, I need to move this damn thing.
Right. Simba!
It saw the dinosaurs.
Yes, it did. It did.
Think about that, though. 5,000 years ago, it could have seen Abraham. The snapdragon plant has a flower that resembles the face of a dragon. That's why they call it the snapdragon.
Smart.
But the coolest, interesting part is if you take the flower between your two fingers, side to side, and push it, the dragon's mouth opens up.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So the snapdragon flower is also mechanically operated.
Right.
But, you know,
exactly.
Manually.
Yeah. Roy dated a lot of snapdragons in high school, if you know what I mean. This one I call a large stink bomb. You're listening to Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Rafflesia arnoldii is the world's largest single flower.
You said large stink bomb.
Right. Well, you're close.
I went back to grammar school.
It is. Welcome to the 4th grade. Actually, no, we've graduated to season 12 to the 5th grade now. With grade 5 humor.
That's about right.
Yeah, exactly. Known for its massive size and putrid corpse flower smell, as they put it, it attracts pollinators. It is a parasitic plant, meaning it doesn't have leaves or roots and gets its nutrients from a host vine. The flower is deep red-orange, can grow up to 3 feet or 1 meter wide, and only blossoms for a short period of time of about a week. The corpse flower, it stinks. The Rafflesia arnoldii.
Wow.
Yep.
That was a nickname of mine in high school.
Oh, yeah, it was.
The pollinator.
Right, yes. And oddly enough, he had to go to the doctor because everything was red-orange.
Garlic mustard, the garlic mustard plant.
Oh.
It's not garlic at all. In fact, It's not even in the garlic family at
So
all. It has no reasonable,
resemblance of a
what's the word
garlic?
I'm looking for?
Resemblance of a...
It has no resemblance to the garlic plant.
Okay.
So it's not like it looked like it, but it's not in the garlic family. They just named it the garlic mustard plant, and it is in the mustard plant family. It is a mustard plant.
Mm-hmm.
So they got that one right.
Right.
So, I mean, these are liars, Nick. They're liars. The botanists are liars. Don't believe a botanist.
No, exactly. Thanks for joining us here on Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Like we said, we are graduated now to the 5th grade. We're well beyond 300 episodes now. We thank you. We
Wait a second. Wait a minute. Can
What?
I do my tease?
Oh, of course.
Because the people are waiting, Nick.
Well, you teased the hell out of me.
They're enthused to know what are the indigenous original fruit and vegetable trees in the United States. I have the fruit.
Okay, I'll try to think. Okay, go ahead.
In North America,
all right. Okay.
There are 3
Yes.
that are actually indigenous. They were here when the first people got here.
Right.
Crazy enough, cranberries, which are weird because they grow in bogs, they float to the top of the water. They flood them to float them to the top of the water. So they don't technically grow in bogs. But Concord grapes, by the way, very big in New York and Michigan and things like that. The Concord grape and blueberries. Interesting enough, I was on a trail in, I believe it was Vermont. We were on a trail and the whole trail was filled with blueberry bushes. And as you were walking, you just picked them off and ate them.
Now, was that your trail mix?
Well, I did have music playing.
There you go. Okay, it was a trail mix.
That was my trail mix.
Exactly. And because the cranberries were ripened, he bounced them off of the trail and made more
that's
music.
For listeners of the show.
There you go.
Cranberries, Concord grapes, and blueberries.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information.
Let's talk men's fashion and the best time to refresh your wardrobe. Hi, Nick and Roy for Tom's Place. Pick fresh spring patterns and vibrant colors and find fabrics from European and Canadian-made designers. Even the hottest new arrivals are on sale.
Say hello to spring with 50% off selected sport jackets as well as designer, casual, and dress pants. And you won't find this anywhere else. Designer suits from $650, now only $399. Did you hear that? $399 for a designer suit. But Tom makes it even better. You can get 3 of those suits for $1,000.
What? Wow. Plus, suits marked down from $599 now from $249. Complete the look with a vest, dress shoes, and accessories. Great quality, unbeatable value.
Got a wedding, graduation, or formal event coming up? Why rent? Look your best with a 100% lightweight wool tuxedo starting at only $595.
Step into spring with style and a deal. Visit Tom's Place, open every day at 190 Baldwin Street in Kensington Market, and on their website, toms-place.com. That's toms-place.com. Tom's Place will suit you.
Totally useless information with Nick and Roy continues. Listen, laugh, and learn.
Do you like grape jelly?
I love grape jelly, but not a lot of it. But not a lot of it. See, like when I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I make it because it's so simple to make. It's peanut butter and jelly. Yeah.
Right. And simple is the way Nick does things.
Right, exactly. And speaking of food, we'll be doing food here later in the show on Totally Useless Information.
In fact,
with
Nick is so simple, he took a college course called Peanut Butter and Jelly.
Right. But then I really turned the world upside down, and then I called it jelly and peanut butter.
Confusing.
Yeah,
confusing. Yeah.
Here's what's not confusing. Go to a really simple website, nickandroy.com, a simple website for simple men. But here's something simple. Go to nickandroy.com, click on the Nick and Roy store, and order your loved one a birthday or anniversary message. And coming up soon, of course, because the holidays are right around the corner, you can also have us do like audio greeting cards with lots of useless information about themselves or the holidays. That's coming up. So go to nickandroy.com, Nick and Roy store, and order one today.
Yes, we literally started this. We're 6 years, 12 seasons, 6 years into this show. And I think about 3 years ago, we started doing the birthday messages.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, folks, we do so many of them, and it's fantastic. But it's such a great, great gift, the response that we get online from the people that receive them, not to mention the people that give them who look like superstars.
Of course.
It's such a great, great gift. It's inexpensive. Trust me, if you say, oh, that person has everything, I don't know what to get them, go to nickandroy.com, type on the Nick and Roy store. It's right at the top of the page. There's even a sample there to hear it and listen to it and understand it. It is so easy to do, and you will look like a superstar, and that person will love that gift.
nickandroy.com.
Your weekly sweet and savory facts of totally useless information with Nick and Roy. Come and get it!
Last week...
She's frightening.
She is. Last week on the show, of course, we celebrated 300 episodes, and at the very end, because it was narrated beautifully by our voice lady, she identifies herself as, I'm the voice lady. Yeah. So we thank her. She does a great job with most of the intros.
It says that on our driver's license.
It does.
First name
Voice lady.
Last name lady.
Lady, yeah, exactly.
Yep, voice lady.
Now, you did your tease. I'm going to give you my tease because the audience, just like you, they're waiting for my tease. Now, every morning, or most mornings, people who have Rice Krispies cereal, right? It's what's their slogan? Snap, crackle, pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to
the three
elves. They're like elves. The three elves.
Yeah. Oh, yes, they would be considered. Yeah.
Right. So snap, crackle, and pop. Okay. And for years, that was part of their advertisement. It's snap, crackle, pop in your morning. Well, apparently, Rice Krispies had briefly a fourth character elf named Pow.
Snap, crackle, pop, pow?
Yes. During the 1950s, it was a temporary addition to the team and only appeared in a couple of commercials before being dropped by the advertising company. But unlike Snap, Crackle, and Pop, who represents the sounds of the cereal, Pow was a silent character, which meant to symbolize power or nutritional value of whole grain rice. Didn't quite go over well, so they kept it so they fired Pow, and they have Snap, Crackle, Pop. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably should have had a better contract. You know, snap, crackle, pop is the sound you make after 60 when you're having sex. It's the sound of your hip.
No, snap, crackle, pop, ow. Not pow, but ow.
The femur bone, the hip,
you know
snap,
what?
crackle, pop.
Yeah, when you're really younger, and those of you in our audience are various age groups here, right? So when you're younger, after a romantical session, you'll ask your partner, was that good for you? Now, at our age, we ask our partner, did that hurt for you too?
We ask our partner, are you still with us?
All right, feed us with more useless information, shall you?
A corned beef sandwich was almost responsible for a major, major catastrophe.
Uh-oh, why?
An astronaut, some idiot, smuggled a corned beef sandwich thinking, wow, this will be funny. In zero gravity, during I believe it was a 12-hour mission, he decides to pull the corned beef sandwich, the alleged corned beef sandwich, out of his pocket and begin to eat it. But in zero gravity, the bread began to fall apart and the corned beef began to start floating around, creating a serious dilemma. Had a piece of the bread or corned beef got stuck in any of the machinery on board or the switches or mechanisms or electronics, could have been a major disaster. I am telling all astronauts, the bread fell apart because there wasn't enough mustard. You need mustard.
I was gonna say.
Very lean corned beef, very lean.
Maybe because it was clean. I was going to ask you after you're finished with your fact if they put garlic mustard on it, but they didn't.
You need mutton. That's a tribute to Billy Crystal.
So years and years and years ago, for those of you who practice the Catholic religion, if you remember, you were not allowed to eat fish on Fridays. Okay? And those of you who are not of the Catholic persuasion, Catholics were not allowed to eat fish on Fridays for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Now, in 1962, a McDonald's franchise owner by the name of Lou Groen was losing money because no one would visit his restaurants on Fridays. So I guess
it was all meat.
Well, he was in a Cincinnati-based location which had a lot of Catholics living in that area. And because Catholics were not allowed to eat meat on Fridays, he decided to take fish, a filet fish called a filet of fish sandwich. Taking inspiration from local restaurants, he decided to create an alternative to hamburgers, like we said. So he presented it to Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, of course.
He's a bumper crop.
He was, yes. He wasn't exactly thrilled. In fact, I think he was pushing some sort of grilled pineapple sandwich, which really didn't go over. But eventually, he insisted, and he actually changed Ray Kroc's mind. And before you know it, filet of fish was on the menu. Now, one might ask, what kind of fish exactly is filet of fish?
I believe it's like a whitefish, right?
It is a wild-caught Alaskan pollock.
Pollock, yeah, because pollock's cheap.
And sourced from sustainable fisheries.
Why do bars play up-tempo music? Like rock music and, techno boom, boom, beats and things like that.
Yeah.
Because scientists found, those pesky scientists did a study and found that the more tempo to the music and the more beat to the music, the faster you will drink.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
So it does fall under food and drink, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's so the faster tempoed music, when you walk into a bar and you hear boom, 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 you're going to drink like boom, boom, boom.
Right, yeah.
But if you heard Sarah McLachlan, you drink like you're at the Lilith Fair.
Right, yeah.
But I love Sarah McLachlan.
Yes.
But
she loves you.
But also the same scientists found that feeding them salty nuts and snacks at the bar would also increase their thirst. So now not only would they be thirsty, but they'd be going faster to drink it. So it's a mind game that's played at bars.
So we talked about the Catholics. We talked about those of you who may or may not follow not eating meat on Fridays. How about those of you in the audience who are vegans? And you're thinking, okay, now you're really specific. I didn't say particular. You're really specific about the foods that you eat based on you following the vegan diets.
Sure.
So I'm going to give you a couple of foods that are surprisingly vegan. Doritos Spicy Sweet Chili. Doritos are known for the iconic nacho cheese flavor, which basically assured that they have to contain some sort of dairy, right? But there are a couple of flavors you'll be happy to hear actually animal product free. They use a variety of spices to achieve its taste, which means it's a welcome snack for vegans. For
Sneegans. Kill Sneegans. Those are vegans that are wearing tennis shoes.
Right, yeah. For
Sneegans.
It's a welcome snack for vegans. Now here's another one, Twizzlers. Although the chewy licorice candies aren't everyone's favorite. Are you a licorice
I
Twizzler?
tell you the truth, because I'm diabetic, it's tough. But I do love licorice. I am a licorice fan. I love licorice. But of course, they use like a gelatin in it, which is a beef product.
Well, but it's not. Twizzlers do not contain any gelatin. Thank you for
Twizzlers don't contain anything.
Right, yeah.
It's probably car wax.
Well, didn't we discover on this show and use this information that they use what kind of wax did they use for
Carnauba wax, which is car wax.
Yeah.
Was used for what, jelly beans or Skittles?
No, it was jelly beans, yeah.
Jelly beans. I think Skittles are sprayed with shellac.
With a shiny red coat. Anyway, so these so they're not made from gelatin. So the candies come in a variety of types, of course. Always check with the ingredients list first. But for the most part, Twizzlers are also non-vegan. I'll have some more vegan foods coming up after your fact.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. We're back with totally useless information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
Have you ever had a Three Musketeers bar?
Oh, yeah. I love it.
They're very good. They're delicious. It's a chocolatey type of nougat inside.
Yeah.
With a lighter chocolate with a slightly darker milk chocolate outside. So it's kind of chocolate on chocolate, but it's delicious, of course, because it's sweet and it's, sends the endorphin signals to your brain. Eat more.
Yeah.
But why Three Musketeers? What makes that a Three Musketeers? Even at best, it's two types of chocolate.
Okay, let me guess. I think it's three guys, three brothers or something. They came up with the idea.
No. Originally, it was a chocolate-covered nougat of chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Oh, the three flavors.
The three flavors were the Three Musketeers. It's not until after like World War II that they decide that nobody really cares. It's all tastes the same anyway, and it's so much easier production-wise to just make it one thing.
Wow.
And so Three Musketeers, the name stayed, but the product changed.
Wow. There you go. See, listen, laugh, and learn here on the show as we remind you. Here's some more vegan foods that might surprise you and shock you. Fritos original corn chips. Most chips are loaded with preservatives, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if they're fried in soy oil. Yeah.
Well, they're made from 3 simple plant-based ingredients: corn, oil, and salt. So,
corn oil, probably, or
right,
soy oil.
Right,
Yeah.
and there you go. So that means that these are definitely vegan. And one other vegan food for you, the Pillsbury crescent rolls.
Oh, well,
Now they're vegan.
They don't put butter, right?
Well, despite the flaky buttery taste, it tastes really, really
chemicals.
good.
You'll be happy to know it's chemicals.
Well, no, not exactly. They're made with vegetable shortening instead of butter.
Yeah. Vegetable shortening. I prefer taller butter.
Right. You do. You know where they get the tall butter from? From the tall cows.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They have to be very. Yeah. In ancient Egypt, Nick.
Yes.
In ancient Egypt, you went to work, you built pyramids, you sweat your you-know-what off. That's why the Egyptians had no you-know-whats. But they would go to work hard, building tombs, pyramids, buildings, things like that. They were laboring. At the end of the week, they would get paid, and they would receive, most of the time, not money. They would receive a basket, which they probably wove themselves.
Right, yes.
Yes. They would receive a basket filled with mostly radishes, onions, and garlic, not to be mistaken with mustard garlic.
Right, yeah.
No, but they would receive these 3 things. Radishes, the reason for radishes is the Egyptians knew that the radish has some properties in it that helps against infectious diseases. So they consumed a lot of radishes. And then, of course, onions, a staple, and garlic was a staple. And all these items have good properties to eat with. And of course, if you mix them with stuff, it tastes good. So they were happy to work to get their food.
This is what we want you to know, that you're listening to Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. As we mentioned, over 90 countries around the world. We're well past 300 episodes now. We thank you for that. Without you, we wouldn't be doing this. So we do really appreciate it. As much as we kid around and listen, laugh, and learn and all that stuff, we really do appreciate it. Along with the iHeartRadio Talk Network, coast to coast in Canada, on radio stations like Newstalk 1010 in Toronto, CJAD 800 in Montreal, CFRA in Ottawa, CKLW in Windsor, and CFAX in British Columbia. Here's where we also are. We are in the art galleries. Here's a new topic, art. Here's my first fact. She has mail.
Oh.
At the Louvre, Mona Lisa.
The Louvre.
The Louvre. Mona Lisa is adored, and she has, this is how much she's adored, right? I mean, have you've seen the Mona Lisa? Have you been there?
I have not gone to the Louvre. No, have you?
No, I haven't. I've seen many pictures of her.
But I know people are a bit disappointed when they do see it.
But here's the thing. Well, not a lot of people are disappointed because she has her own mailbox for fan letters.
Ooh.
People actually write to her as if she were a celebrity. The letters, which the museum stores inside the archive, come in many different shapes and sizes. Some leave unanswerable questions about Leonardo's work. But here's the address. So here's grab a pencil, a pen, eyeliner, crayon, whatever.
I'm writing it down.
Ready? So if you'd like to write a letter to the Mona Lisa, here's the actual address. Mona Lisa, Museum of the Louvre, it's Louvre, Service, the Public Service, Attention, Mona Lisa, 75058, Paris, CEDEX, CEDEX 01, France.
Oh, and it goes to the Mona Lisa, who's a painting and can't read it. Leave it to the French. Leave it to the French. She's a cold and lonely, lovely work of art.
Cold piece of.
She's a cold and lonely, lovely work of art.
On canvas.
Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? You gave a Mona Lisa reference in your useless information, so I have to do it. I'm known as One Up Roy. Okay, in 1911, the Mona Lisa painting was stolen.
No.
Yes. So they didn't write a letter; they just took it. But they left a note. No,
they
no,
did.
no. But in 1911, it was stolen.
Okay.
One of the prime suspects, who was later found innocent by trial, was no other than Pablo Picasso.
Really? Oh,
Yes, this is a
no.
true fact. Pablo Picasso, they said that he was involved, and they literally tried him for the theft of the Mona Lisa in 1911. He was found innocent by trial by a jury.
Wow.
So there you go. How cool is that?
I don't know if you ever had these kind of lollipops, or Chupa Chups lollipops.
No, have you?
It's sort of has this logo, it's like a flower around it or something. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's these are lollipops owned by the Italian-Dutch multinational Perfetti van Mille. Now, the corporation also owns Mentos, Smith, and Frutella. Okay, so the Chupa Chups brand name comes from the Spanish verb chupar, which means to suck. You listen to Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. In 1969, Dolly was approached to design the logo, and the result became an instant hit because it was recognizable as melting clocks. He incorporated the Chupa Chups name into the brightly colored daisy shape. Always keenly aware of branding, he suggested that the logo be placed on top of the lolly instead of the side, so the logo would always be intact and visible.
Cool.
Right.
See? And chupa.
Right.
Chupa meaning suck.
Right.
And in my movie, the Spanish guys that are clearing the Yucatan Peninsula find the tablets, and the guy's very scared when he finds it, and he starts screaming, "Chupacabre, chupacabre!"
There you go.
Which means sucking devil, like a succubus.
Right.
In Spanish.
Now, you talk about the movie. What movie are you talking about that you've made?
The Knowers.
The Knowers.
2008 it was filmed, but in 2009 it was released. It's a film. It's a while now. Yes. Get ready for this one. I like this one. You know Bob Ross? I'm painting.
Oh, yeah.
A tree. I'm making a tree.
Yeah.
He sounds like a guy who's painting, but he's actually a pervert. Bob Ross was well known for painting and teaching people how to paint landscapes.
Right.
And he passed away, sadly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he realized something, and he did an entire show, get ready, for the colorblind people. Oh. He realized that, and I'm slightly colorblind, but there are people that are fully colorblind that cannot tell the difference of color. Oh. So he did an entire show of painting a landscape in nothing but grays, which they could understand. And he was able to show them the different shadowing and so on by using just gray. So Bob Ross was looking out for the colorblind people, which I think is very nice.
Wow. So how did he paint again? Like, what did he do? Give me.
Yeah, I'm touching the shaft like brush.
Right.
And caressing it.
Here's what I got out of that. Bob Ross is basically painting and panting. All aboard. A group of 7 up here in Canada had a boxcar studio. In the early 20th century, Canada's iconic group of 7 painters, known for their rugged depictions of northern wilderness, had a literal boxcar outfitted with sleeping cars and heat and everything. They'd park it along train tracks and use it as a mobile art studio while exploring the wilds of Ontario and beyond. So imagine painting masterpieces in the middle of nowhere, because these would be like abandoned remote train tracks. They'd park the boxcar.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. You're listening to Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
What's in the mailbag? What's in the mail?
So, this is funny. I'm going through the mailbag and I see Ella J, Georgia.
Oh, yes.
And it's funny because I was just in Ella J, Georgia about a week ago.
Wow, you made an impression. They wrote you.
I see this thing. It says Sandy from Ella J, Georgia. And she says, my dad can't stop talking about your show.
Okay.
He tells everyone to listen. And yes, I am now hooked. You can only imagine how amazed he was to get his birthday message.
Ta-da.
And then I'm thinking back and I'm saying, okay, I remember this particular person. And it says he was floored and so happy. He said, I'm his favorite daughter, maybe because I'm his only daughter.
That helps. That helps a lot.
Thanks for a great show. Thanks for making my grumpy old dad smile so much.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was a really nice one. And people in LJ are that nice. Trust me. It's a great place.
That's wonderful. Thank you for that. Barbara from Michigan writes to us, Dear Nick and Roy, I heard a hilarious bit on one of your best of and blooper shows, which we aired probably a couple of weeks ago now, but you can also check us out on wherever you find your favorite podcasts as well. In one of the bits that we did, that she liked, it was, by the way, she heard it on AM 800 CKLW, which is one of our iHeartRadio radio stations. It had to do with your invention, fork sleever. Okay? And she goes, fork sleever, I really want to share this with others, but I didn't know where to find it. Is it possible that someone could rack their brains or the archives and share where it is hidden? Do you search under F or PH?
Wait a minute. So she thought it's real?
She thought, well, she wasn't sure, but she thought it was so hilarious she wanted to share. By the way, she goes, it was not the only hilarious bit. I don't want to be misunderstood. So thank you, Barbara. Yes, we did come up with Fox Sleeva.
That was just on the fly. I don't know what the hell was going on. And we were like, Fox Sleeva.
Exactly. On the show today, we talked about gardens, we talked about food, we talked about art. It's time for the news.
And now, from around the corner and around the world, this is TUI News.
In all the years, 6 of it now, that we've done this show, most of our news from around the world either came from Florida or a couple of other places. But today, I'm proud to tell you that one of my fellow Canadians from Prince George, British Columbia, is in the news.
They probably moved from Florida to Canada.
Right, yeah, they did, probably. This Prince George man, Prince George is in British Columbia, probably listening to us on CFAX out in Victoria. Mm-hmm. He was pulled over by police after driving a child-sized pink Barbie Jeep along one of the main roads in the north-central British Columbia city. Photos captured by several witnesses show Casper Lincoln, is his name, he was wearing aviator sunglasses and cruising down 15th
Yeah,
Avenue.
you wouldn't want to go on, not have eye protection while traveling that fast in a Barbie kid's Jeep.
Right. It was a pink toy Barbie Jeep. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The Dream Jeep.
Right. It was. So one of the main thoroughfares in Prince George. Speaking to CBC News, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, Lincoln said he was getting ready to get a Slurpee with a friend, but he got lazy, and so he decided to borrow his roommate's child. So it's not even his. He
didn't even have the registration.
No, he did it. It was his roommate's child's tiny car to get around.
So he stole it.
He did,
this was
right.
Vehicular theft.
Right, exactly.
Wow, he's in trouble.
Yeah, gone in 60 seconds. I never drove it before, he said. Okay? So he's first time.
I wonder how he felt about the ride and performance.
Well, Lincoln is embracing his fame after being arrested driving a toy pink Barbie Jeep in Prince George.
He calls himself Ken now. But
yes. So his name, instead of, what's his name? His name was Casper Lincoln. It's now Ken Lincoln.
Casper Ken
Lincoln. And Ken in quotes, right? So he was enjoying all of the social media stuff, right? All the social media attention. He doesn't blame police for doing their job and pulling him over, and admits he was over the legal limit for alcohol when he was taken in.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah.
You think? Yeah.
In some of the images shared on social media, Casper Ken Lincoln was seen driving the near side of a road.
And just put Ken and Lincoln together.
Yeah.
Casper Ken Lincoln.
Ken Lincoln. It's hyphenated. So he was driving near the side of the road that's been closed. Wait a minute. He's on a closed road because of construction.
Oh, he's just going for it.
Before driving into an open road. There was an unmarked police cruiser.
Was he flipping his hair back?
He was, like Flavio or something, right? So it was an unmarked police cruiser, also in a Barbie Jeep. No, just kidding. Anyway, he pulls him over.
Flavio. He called him Flavio.
Flavio.
Because Flavio is now in his 70s.
Flavio.
Flavio.
Yes. So it was an unmarked police cruiser, but there's no indication as to whether it was a real cruiser or maybe it was Ken's.
Wait a minute, we're both wrong. It was Fabio.
Oh, Fabio.
God, we're both so stupid.
You know what? So, so here's the thing. So they pulled him over. It was an unmarked police cruiser that pulled him over.
Mm-hmm.
And one neighbor said, "You're really arresting him for driving a kid's Jeep?"
Yeah. Did Ken put his hazard lights on when he pulled over?
Let's see. Doesn't say. So Casper Ken Lincoln says he was cuffed after he took a hit of his vape.
Ooh.
And which was
so they cuffed him.
But the vape was on top of the police vehicle while he was being ordered to put his hands in place. So he figured, let me get one last vape in before they cuff my hand.
Yeah, he got a little hit before.
Yeah. So the neighbor was supplied.
Plus, he probably was all psyched after that driving.
Yeah. Oof, are you kidding? The blood was rushing. Yeah.
Sure. Taking corners, taking turns.
Yeah. Why, he was going
taking
miles.
turns, hitting the crack pipe.
It was 3 miles an hour. That's all he was going.
3 miles an hour. You could walk faster than the Jeep.
Well, he didn't look like he was speeding to me, according to one witness. They pulled him over.
The witness, yeah, corroborating witnesses.
Wow, he's going 3 miles an hour. He probably had like a whole block full of witnesses.
The witness said, Ken was only going. She's drunk too, the woman.
So they pulled him over for a traffic stop. In the course of talking to him, they found that he had a suspended license.
Oh, Lord.
He was inebriated. Later verified by 2 breath analysis tests.
2 of them. They had to do 2.
Right.
One was done with the real breathalyzer. The other was done with a Bobby toy breathalyzer.
That's right. The dream.
Which is known as the dream
breathalyzer. It's the Barbie dream breathalyzer.
Which Barbie makes Ken do before he sleeps over in the dream house.
Right, yeah, exactly. We got it all figured out. Casper Ken Lincoln will fight the ticket, and he has some advice.
Yes. What is this grand advice?
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. We will scour the internet far and wide to find more totally useless information just for you.
And until then, we are checking your Canadian papers here in Florida.
Yes.
We really do appreciate it. Season 12, so happy that the show is the success that it is because of you.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Roy.
Thanks for listening.
Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is recorded and produced in Canada. For more totally useless information, visit nickandroy.com. That's nickandroy.com. Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy has been brought to you in part by Tom's Place, the finest in men's fashion. Located in Toronto at 190 Baldwin Street in the heart of Kensington Market. Or visit toms-place.com.